My name is Charles Cherry, and I live at 2104 Liberty Valley Road in Greensboro. It is Hispanic Heritage Month. To all those of Hispanic heritage, thank you for what you bring to our community to include your diversity. Assistant Chiefs Anita Holder and Dwight Crotts committed crimes against me. District Attorney Doug Henderson is now reviewing those criminal complaints. I will keep you posted. Councilwoman Diane Bellamy Smalls proudly wears her braided locks and colorful dashikis, expressing her ethnicity. However, when she was a Greensboro police officer, based on her accounts, she experienced racism, discrimination, and sexism, eventually leaving the department. If a council member called a citizen a racist epithet tonight, they wouldn't be a council member tomorrow. Talk to people like Jimmy the Greek or Don Imus. Although those individuals don't have the power to take your freedom or your life like a Greensboro police officer, remember, 2 unarmed black men gunned down by Greensboro police within the last 5 years. I was informed through GPD officers that Officer G.F. Pinson, a training officer, referred to a Hispanic officer in the most racist, derogatory, insensitive, and unprofessional manner. Officer Pinson called the Hispanic officer a wetback, the equivalent of calling an African American the N-word. I filed a complaint on behalf of the Hispanic officer. The GPD conducted an investigation, and the GPD concluded, and I quote, "After careful review, it has been determined that Officer Pinson's actions were in violation." I repeat, were in violation. Therefore, a ruling of sustained has been assigned, end quote. Officer Pinson called his coworker a racist epithet. Chief Ken Miller, you must have a standard of non-tolerated conduct. Chief Ken Miller, you can't manage what you can't measure. You cannot measure the extent to which a police officer will take racism, given the authority they have. No law enforcement agency in the country will allow known racists to police their communities. You can never be certain of why Officer Pinson takes actions he does against minorities. Officer Pinson is a training officer, still employed, and training other officers at the GPD, producing a legion of racists. I would like for Assistant City Manager Michael Speedling, who supervises the GPD, to come to the podium and explain to our 9% Hispanic, 46% minority, and community at large how and why a racist officer using racist epithets can retain employment at the GPD. Assistant City Manager Michael Speedling. And if you would just raise your hand so we can know who you are. Could you come to the podium? Assistant City Manager Michael Speedling. I'm going to point you out just to make sure that everybody knows. Will you raise your hand? Assistant City Manager Michael Speedling, will you come to the podium and tell our 9% Hispanic, 46% minority, and community at large why a racist officer using racist epithets can retain employment at the GPD? Assistant City Manager Michael Speedling, would you please come earn your $117,000 salary? Thank you for your time.